Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Today's recipe is a chicken starter. It's a sizzling starter. Let's call it Sizzling Malai Tikka. Let's see how. Let's begin. Let's first make the marination Malai Tikka style, which is a white marination for a chicken tikka. Let's begin with ginger. I generally scrape the ginger, I don't peel the ginger. Cloves of garlic, followed by watermelon seeds, a few seeds of green cardamom. Do not overdo this spice because you do not want your guests to start feeling dessert-like. It just has to be there, that subtle nuance, that subtle flavor of green cardamom, which is required for a Malai Tikka. The next step is to make it nice and cheesy and creamy at the same time. Let's add in processed cheese along with garam masala in its powdered form, of course. A touch of sugar, half a teaspoon, maximum a teaspoon should just be perfect, followed by curd. For the marination to cling onto the chicken, let's add in gram flour, which is roasted in this case. And for the creaminess, of course, I'm going to add in half of this cream. Let's run this into a nice, fine and smooth paste. Another thing, if you want to make it spicy at this stage, just throw in 3 to 4 green chilies, nice and spicy. With this, a marination paste is done and ready. The smoother, the better, because it's Malai. The texture has to be nice, smooth and velvety. But nevertheless, if there are chunks of ginger, garlic or magaj or anything for that matter, it's fine. Don't stress. Let's transfer this in a bowl along with the chicken. And while I'm doing this, I also want to create smoke in this recipe. And for that, what I'm going to do is take a piece of charcoal and place it on open flame. Let's transfer the pieces of chicken. In this case, boneless thigh only. Add in salt. The recipe also has cheese. Remember the fact that cheese already has its own salt. Let's add in the creamy, cheesy marination. And to this, the remaining cream. It's a heavy, rich recipe. And that's how it's going to be. Wonderful, juicy, succulent, sizzling as a starter. Let's mix this well. Let's place a stainless steel bowl right in the center and place a piece of charcoal which is well lit, half a teaspoon of oil, and immediately let's cover this. Allow this to settle for at least 5 minutes. And once that's done, this bowl needs to move out. Let's give all of this another quick mix. And now is the time to cook this. You'll realize and notice that the marination of this Malai Tikka is at least 3 times more than what you would otherwise make as a tikka marination. The idea here is to, of course, make the chicken tikka, but also to make it nice and saucy. That's where the word sizzling would come in. Well, not just because of that, but also because I'm going to use a sizzler plate. How? Let me get there. But before that, let's heat oil in a pan. When the oil just kind of begins to heat up, I'm going to add in the pieces of chicken. But if you notice, I'm using a slotted spoon or a spider to drain out all the possible marination. Let's keep this extra marination on the side for now and cook the chicken till it's perfectly well done. Ensure that you keep scraping the marination and cook the chicken till, of course, it is creamy, but it also gets that nutty aroma. You want that beautiful caramelization, that beautiful browning on the sides of the chicken. The chicken has to be nice, juicy and succulent within also. The whole idea of not adding the entire marination at this stage is the same. You want the chicken to cook and you also want it to remain saucy. So the sauce goes right towards the end. Basic cooking, 2–2.5 minutes and you're done. While the chicken is getting cooked, let me also start heating the sizzler plate. Once the chicken is almost like 80% done, we're going to add in chili flakes. This will not only bring spice to this recipe, but also enhance the color. Once the chicken is just about ready, I'm going to add in the sauce. In this case, of course, the marination, which will take just 2 minutes to convert into a nice, thick, dense, rich sauce. Let's stir this well. And the yellow, orange, red oil that you see rising to the top is thanks to the red chili flakes. The chicken and the sauce are beautifully cooked and ready. The next step is to transfer all of this on a hot plate. The first thing that goes on a hot plate, some freshly shredded cabbage, followed by the chicken and the sauce. And finally, let's garnish this with chili flakes and freshly cut coriander leaves. With this, a Malai Tikka Sizzler is done and ready. Make this for your family, make this for your friends, and see how they smile back at you. More importantly, do not forget to steal a few bites for yourself. Wait for what next the Bombay chef gets into your kitchen. Bye for now.